Hi Gemini, this is going to be your reading for the first week of February. It is good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Gemini. Keep in mind, as always, though, you guys, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. If it doesn't resonate, try watching readings for your other placements, your Rising, Moon, or Venus on this channel. You can find your messages there. If you want to book a live and private one-on-one reading with me that's just for you, about you and your life, the link to my website to schedule is down in the description below this video. If you are new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Please subscribe. Please hit the bell. Feel free to share the reading. When you hit the bell, you know when I read for your sign. Right now, it's Soma Chandra Gemini. Gemini, I never know what I'm going to get with you guys from one week to the next. This seemed like an important message. I think that you're going to struggle to work through something with someone, and either you or a person you're connecting to might walk away for a little bit just to avoid the drama. To help you this week, you just need to surrender to what is and to surrender to negative thinking. They also want you to surrender to effortlessness. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. And surrender the negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Go with the flow. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. To be honest, Gemini, I don't know that these messages are for you. I think that these came out as advice because you may need to say this to someone in your life this week. I think someone in your life is overthinking something and just needs to surrender to what is. You seem to be doing well. I think you're trying to come up with positive solutions. You might just need to say to somebody, chill out, man. We're going to get there when we get there. I do think that someone is waiting for you because I have the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Oh, someone's heartbroken. And I don't think it's you. You might be watching someone from afar that's heartbroken. I think a good routine hasn't been set up and someone just needs to see it from a different point of view. It is a burden, wanting some stability and a homecoming. I think someone's waiting for a homecoming with you, Gemini. This was cool. When this came out, I was like, badass. So right now you see yourself as the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, Gemini. You could be connecting to a fire sign this week, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You see yourself really claiming independence and being a total badass. I love her. She's like, yeah, this might be the kind of person you're trying to be right now. This might be the kind of person you're trying to connect to right now. Somebody may have birds and cats, and you may talk about that with them. I'm seeing an entrepreneur. I'm seeing queen of the side hustle. I'm seeing someone that wants a very independent life, wants to be very inspiring, wants a lot of financial independence as well, knowing their own self-worth. You may need to inspire someone like this in your life this week. It might even be just a friend or a family member, or this is the kind of person that you want to connect to. For some of you, this is like a family thing, because in your feelings, I have the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Five of Wands. So immediately, the first thing I heard was, I'm a Libra, and I'm a single mom. So when I saw this, I was like, yeah, I feel this. Some of you really want to focus on independence in your career right now, but you're stressed out because it might be causing some upheaval in your family dynamic. The Ten of Cups is here. The Empress is here. It's just in reverse. And I think that there's just some tension that needs to be worked through. I never disliked the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is like, let's work it out. Let's work it out. Let's see if we can work through these differences. You know, you don't live in an echo chamber. You may feel like, you know, family life is suffering a little bit and there's some tension. It's also possible that some of you have recently gone through a divorce and you're just working through that tension, and now you're picking and choosing a new place to live. There's a lot of opportunities in your life, and the Seven of Cups can be really great, or it can be a little much. Like there's a lot of wishful thinking when the Seven of Cups comes out in our actions. There could even be some illusion and fantasizing. It's okay to dream big. The important thing is this Queen of Swords. That's your action towards the world. You're like, all right, I'm smart. I'm fiery, I'm independent, I'm confident, and I'm also intelligent. I'm going to really directly communicate this week. I don't want to live in confusion. I do think that you feel a little bit emotionally upside down. I think that there's going to be some struggles with maybe even your own mother figure. You could be connecting to a Libra or a Taurus. Maybe you have that in your chart. You could be mom in this situation, or you could be connecting to this Empress here if you're not the Empress. Some of you are choosing a more independent person or life, and I think you're just trying to work it out here. I can see that in this deck, usually the Seven of Cups looks like someone who's totally overwhelmed. This guy's just taking his time. He's a little confused. He's not sure what he wants, and you're focused on making the right choice. Others of you are connecting with another air sign, and you're going to make the right choice for yourself. I think you're going to handle any challenges you have this week as smart as you possibly can. When the Empress comes out, sometimes our self-esteem is affected. Sometimes we realize maybe we've been mothering or smothering a person, or we need to take better care of ourselves. Like, this Empress can't take care of anyone else in her world until she takes care of herself. This looks like normal life to me, Gemini, and I think you're just going to try to work it out and be as smart as you can. What's between you and another person or the environment is the Ace of Cups. So a brand new beginning, love, a new relationship, the feeling of creative flow. The challenge or the problems or a catalyst is the Chariot and the Two of Pentacles, Cancer here. For some of you, this is about a trip. For some of you, this is about forward motion, being able to overcome obstacles and challenges. And you're just trying to practically figure it out. Well, if I do it this way, this will happen. If I do it this way, this will happen. How do I make this happen? You or a person you're connecting to might be very busy. There might be juggling to a degree. Travel back and forth, distance might be a problem. Someone might just be a little too busy. When the Two of Pentacles comes out, in particular it affects interpersonal relationships. Because this chick doesn't have a lot of time to focus on her feelings. She's trying to work 2 jobs, or she has a really tight schedule. She's got to keep her pocketbook swinging here, and she has to keep this momentum. So she is starting to look a little confused, like, how am I going to make this work? Someone may need to make room in their life to have this new start, and there could be distance or travel involved. There are some obstacles and challenges to overcome. The GPS of the soul definitely needs to be turned on to get where you're going. I don't know what's going on with the person in your environment, but they look a little stressed out. They do want to work with you, but I think there's going to be push-pull between you and this person. This person is the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. What did you say? Air signs are so direct. And sometimes this Queen of Swords, like the King and Queen of Swords, can come off as a little scary to other people. The Queen of Swords has a heart, but she's going to be very direct and be very honest. There might be a person that has to deal with you, and they might want to be let off the hook in some way, and you're not going to let them off that easily. That resonates for me in some way a little bit, but this person sees themselves as all worked up and trapped in their head about something. I do think that you want to offer a solution. I think you're a little confused as to why they feel this way. I think you're just going to inspire them. This may be a family member or just a friend. I think you feel like you can't do this mommy thing with them, though. But I do think you feel like there's trouble in paradise. You might feel like your values don't entirely line up. And the way this person feels about you, Gemini, is the High Priestess, the Four of Cups, the Two of Wands. So Pisces, Libra here. This person's listening to their intuition. They're a little confused. They're also a little stuck, like emotional reevaluation. They're at a crossroads here with you with the Two of Wands. It's almost like this person's waiting for an answer from you and waiting to hear from you. I think you're just trying to be smart here and pick the right path moving forward, because you look a little confused. I do see that you want to directly communicate, and ultimately a lot of cards flew out to explain everything. Four of Pentacles, they hold back, but they're holding on. Holding back, but holding on. It's like they want to open up to you. This person knows they need to open their pocketbook to pay for whatever it is they're about to purchase, but they hesitate. And I clarified it in 3 cards flipped out. The Star, Temperance, the Three of Pentacles. I think this person does want to cooperate, but they need to determine the purpose. They're very hopeful. They could be at a distance from you, or you're at a distance from this. Wishing on a star, determining the purpose, trying to be calm, balanced, and moderate. This may involve some cooperation and building and learning. If this is all you, Gemini, you're trying to get somewhere and make a smart choice. It's a little overwhelming. There's some shit you need to work through. It might be affecting your family. You're like, oh my God, how do I make this work? I really want to start this new relationship, this job, or whatever. And you're listening to your intuition. You're like, I don't know what to do. Because sometimes this is all you, especially if there's not another person involved for you. I think you're handling it really well, but these last cards indicate that you're going to have to proceed with caution. There are a lot of unknowns. A major choice needs to be made, and you're going to have to fight through some shit. This outcome speaks to this being a relationship. First of all, the Seven of Swords feels the need to get out of a situation and get out of it quickly, or act upon their own behalf and tread very lightly. Often the Seven of Swords speaks to deceit, but not always. Sometimes it's about just needing to be the lone wolf and think fast. This bird, this raven or hawk, is giving this guy away, and he's got to move quickly. So either you or the person you're connecting to feels the need to tread lightly and be strategic. Think fast, think on the feet. A lot of cards fell out of the deck, and I took them all, clarifying it is the moon, Pisces again, Justice, Libra, Five of Swords, Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. Okay. So there's been some confusion and illusion here. Someone may get some justice for a choice that they've made. Either you or the person that you're connecting to. I just heard they've done this to themselves. You made it very clear all along what you were about and what you weren't about. I don't know what that means, but it'll resonate for whoever needed to hear that. And the honesty and truth and accountability is a thing here in this situation. And there's going to be some anger and conflict. Someone's going to be like, oh my God, and just walk away and then just move to calmer waters. So what I see here is some tension between you and someone else. I notice there's no direct communication. So you might be trying to start something new, and this is a person from the past or someone that you're trying to move away from. Whatever the scenario, Gem, be prepared to have to go through something with someone here. If you tell the truth and you're honest, something might just piss you off and you have to walk away and leave it behind. You and this person or in this situation will eventually get to the calmer waters, but it might be one of those, I have to go to bed angry tonight, or I just need to walk away for this week. This might stress this person out. So I do like that you are willing to communicate directly and work through something. This might make this person mad. I think for some of you, you might be saying, look, I didn't mean to confuse you here, but I've made my decision, and it might piss them off and they might walk away. But this, you need to know that this is a person that's stressed out and they've been kind of waiting to hear from you, I think, and holding on. If this is all you, Gemini, I do think you're handling it as best as you possibly can, but be prepared to act upon your own behalf and tread lightly in a situation. Whatever this is about for you, it's not going to be easy. I don't have the Tower. I don't have the Ten of Swords here, but these are tough cards. You may just have to make a tough decision that might be difficult for you or someone else to deal with. So I hope that this reading helps. All right, Gemini, just try really hard to surrender to the effortlessness, surrender that negative thinking, and surrender to what is. There will be things that you can't fight and change. There are some negative thoughts that you or someone in your environment just need to let go of. Take the path of least resistance. Go with the flow. Don't force anything. And you might need to tell this person they can't force anything. Ultimately, you will go with the flow, and if you do, you're going to end up on the shore, away from the drama and the fight, wherever it is you're going. All right, Gemini, I hope this message helps you this week. I'm always listening to the universe for you. Take care of yourselves, my awesome Mercurians. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.